Hey everyone, Jennifer Lee Chan here from NBC Sports Bay Area, and you can see I am at Levi South. What an amazing game and what a finish. I think this is the best Thursday night football game I've seen maybe ever, at least in a long time. And man, this 49ers team is competitive. They are gritty. They get knocked down, they get back up. The first half was, I don't think it could have been any better. I actually came to this game wondering if the 49ers were going to be able to handle the Rams, and they totally handled them in the first half. And of course, you knew Matthew Stafford was going to get his, and so Puka Nacua as well. They are an excellent combination, and they did. They are eventually going to get some yards. Puka Nacua 85 yards. Devontae Adams got 88 yards. Matthew Stafford threw for 389. But not to be outdone, Mac Jones, 33 passes connected on those 49 targets, 342 yards, two touchdowns. And man, the receiver of the night was Kendrick Bourne. Wanted to make up for those drops that he had last week. He caught 10 of his 11 passes for 142 yards, career high. Just an unbelievable game by Kendrick Bourne. And, it didn't start out well. He had a drop, and Mac Jones came up to him as they were walking out the field, and he's like, "Hey, man, you're gonna be fine." And Mac Jones told us after the game, he's like, we've gone through this before. Kendrick Bourne was kind of obsessing about the three drops that he had on Sunday, and Mac Jones said he had to talk to him and say, "Hey, man, you got this. You are a great receiver. You're going to bounce back from this. You're going to catch passes," and catch passes he did. And wow. What a performance by the offense. Christian McCaffrey, tough running game, 2.6 yards per carry. He only ran for 57 yards, but caught eight of his nine passes for 82 yards and a touchdown. So Christian McCaffrey still productive. Jake Tonjes, seven catches on 11 targets for 41 yards. I mean, everybody did their part in this game, and it was pretty unbelievable how well they did it. From guys who you haven't seen before, Alfred Collins making a huge play, punching the ball out on the goal line. Uh, I mean, you can't say enough about how this team has rallied together to win here in Los Angeles. And after that kind of crushing loss to the Jags, where they still had a chance after four turnovers, they took care of the ball today, moved it down the field, and won the game. And it was completely entertaining, completely enjoyable. And I mean, I think even if you're a Rams fan, you had to be entertained. Few injury updates. I did see Upton Stout walking out of the locker room. He had a walking boot on, might be a high ankle sprain. I actually did not see the play. What happens at the end of the game? I come down to the tunnel. I can't go out onto the field until 2 minutes before. So I'm listening to the game, and all I can hear is cheering, but there's cheering for every play. So I can't tell if it's a Rams good play or if it's a Niners good play, but it was just cheering. The feed on my phone I was watching, but it was a little bit behind. So they would cheer and then I'd have to wait and see the play come up on my phone. So Upton Stout, walking boot. I did see Utrigos Matos. He stayed on the field, which is a good sign. He was actually out with a hamstring injury. I saw Kalia Davis. He had a cast on his hand. I would think, watching how CJ West came back, he had a cast on his hand and he was back in the game. So if it's something that Kalia Davis can play with, I'm sure they will get it fixed and have him be on the field. So impressed by Mac Jones, though. Everything he did, bouncing back from being down on the field. I didn't think he was going to make it back in the game. I mean, it looked really serious. And the fact that he was up and leading the offense, making helping the 49ers be 3-0 the division. I just so impressed by him, his humility, his sense of humor. Someone, asked him, "Okay, so you were the starter now?" And, he said, "No, I am Brock Purdy's backup. This is exactly what I would want from my backup, is to win games for me He's like, we won these games for Brock because it could matter down the stretch. They are 3-0 in the division. Unbelievable game, ups and downs. Um, but it's just an impressive game. From Marquis Siegel, who was targeted a lot in the game, to making a play in overtime. From D Winters having a shoulder injury but going back into the game. Um, it was just, play after play, ups and downs, and um, you can't say enough for how all these different players contributed on the field because I mean, I thought it was going to be really tough. I thought this defensive line for the Rams that is young and fast and aggressive, I thought they were going to have their way with the 49ers offensive line, and I was wrong. I'm going to admit it. I was wrong. The 49ers offensive line held their own. Yes, there was some pressures. Yes, there was some scrambling, but overall, it might have been a trap game for the Rams. Everybody was saying the Niners were going to be underdogs and that they weren't going to be able to show up at this game. And they absolutely did. And it was such a fun game to watch, to cover. And I hope you enjoyed it too. I'm going to watch this one again for sure. But for now, that's all I've got for you. I've got to go write a story. I hope you're all well. I hope you enjoyed the game, and we will definitely talk soon. Don't forget to subscribe and like and leave me a comment.